Hey guys, from here, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, we're going to be going through every single Premier League club and picking one player that FIFA got horribly wrong on their stats. Shall we get straight into it, Dad?
Theo, what even is FIFA 21? Is that a game, is it like?
These boomers have no idea what the game is. Funny thing is about this, we're going to be going through the rankings, but also you're going to be learning something new today.
Let's get straight into it with Arsenal and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Now I'm guessing that with 22 goals and 3 assists, he must be one of the highest ratings, like 100 or something.
That 100. He was 88 last year and he got downgraded to 87 after scoring 22 goals, Dad.
How does that work? I mean, he was the joint runner-up in the Golden Boot.
Don't ask me, ask EA Sports. Like, genuinely, I want to know. Like, the pace went down, I think, his shooting went down, his stats went down, and he had an unbelievable year. Alright, he's 31, but he's not lost a leg.
He's one of the best players in the world, and at times he was carrying that Arsenal team.
Yeah.
How can he have lost FIFA rankings?
It makes no sense, does it? Not even Thogden understands that.
For Aston Villa, we've picked Jack Grealish there.
80 rated this year. For someone like him, he should be 82 or 83, shouldn't he? You've got no idea. I don't know why I'm looking at him. But
all I know, he got 8 goals and 6 assists, but more importantly, he single-handedly carried Villa to survival.
Exactly. And they gave him 76 pace and 74 shooting. The fact that he kept Villa up in the Premier League with basically on his own, and they gave him those sort of cards, I think that's a joke. I think Villa fans agree with me. Shocking.
It sounds very, very harsh, FIFA.
He's got no idea.
And for Brighton and Hove Albion, we've chosen Lewis Dunk there.
Yeah, and they gave him the same rating of 78 in FIFA 20 into 21. Wow. They've not upgraded it. Even though he's had one of the best years he's had at Brighton, did very well in their defence, should have broken into the England squad, and they didn't boost his rating. He should be at least an 81 or 82, and they've given him 78 again.
Wow, he was ever present in a Brighton team that was really difficult to beat.
Yeah.
He banged 3 goals, 3 assists, and like you said, Theo, 36 games. Surely an upgrade.
Exactly. I would talk about Tariq Lamptey, who's 60 rated on FIFA 21, but we won't get into that because no one really knew who he was in last year.
Burnley, we've chosen Dwight McNeil. He had a good season, didn't he, Theo?
He did have a good year. He's been given 78, and it's simply another one of those things where EA Sports just don't watch FIFA, do they? They don't actually see how players improve, and that guy really flourished in that Burnley side last year, created loads of chances for their strikers, and they gave him a boring 78 with average stats.
That sounds very harsh. 2 goals, 6 assists.
Yeah.
And he really caught the eye time and time again. And also, Burnley, I mean, they were a mid-table team with a relegation budget.
Yeah.
So it sounds very harsh there.
Yeah, a lot of their players are very bang average rated, yet they finished mid-table in the Prem, so work that one out, you know? Chelsea,
and we've chosen one of the most exciting players in England, Christian Pulisic,
I can't remember this one. I'm fuming about this one. And I'm sure a lot of people from Chelsea, US supporters are gutted as well. Christian Pulisic was given an 81 this year. Ooh. 81. So a bit of comparison, Bergwijn was given 83.
No.
Yeah, okay. And you ready for this?
Yeah.
He got given 70 shooting. 70 shooting. After what he did to City, some other top 6 teams had a great breakthrough year. They gave him 70 shooting. I'm speechless. And it's not even a rare. It's not even a rare.
I tell you what, he scored 9 goals, he got 6 assists, and he looked superb time and time again.
He was quality, and he's only going to have another good year, expecting a January upgrade by quite a few. But I mean, Tammy Abraham as well. He's not the main one on this video, but he got 78 this year. 78 after scoring 15 in the Premier League last year. That's a bit odd.
This man is fuming.
I am.
And for Crystal Palace, we've chosen Jordan Ayew. Surely he scores high there.
He's been given a 77. A 77, just average. Pretty much the same as he had the year before. Not much of an upgrade. After he did quite well, didn't he, Dad?
He did. 9 goals, 2 assists in a team that really struggled for goals.
Exactly. And they stayed up. That's the main thing. Like, EA clearly haven't watched Palace. Because they gave Gaita an 80. He should be higher as well, but that's a different story.
Surely EA look at the player and the team and the whole environment.
They don't. They look at some bigger than that. They focus on Ronaldo and Messi, pack the rest in, go on a randomizer between 0 and 99 and pick random numbers for players. It's a joke.
And now for a player who I know will get good stats, Richarlison at Everton. Theo.
You'd have thought so, but they've given him an 81. That is harsh. It should be at least an 83. Calvert-Lewin got given a 79. that's a joke. He's already got 4 goals this season, and he had a good year last year. Overall, EA, once again, a lot of stinkers in this Everton team, the rankings, isn't it?
That sounds very harsh. 13 goals and 3 assists. He's had 2 really exceptional seasons at Everton, hasn't he?
They even gave him a team of the season last year, but they barely upgraded his card. Like, what's the point?
Fulham now, and it's the Serbian Aleksandar Mitrovic. He bags goals for fun, doesn't he, Theo?
He's a Premier League goal scorer, and they gave him a 78 on FIFA.
You're joking.
A boring 78. It's just, when is it going to end, Robbie? You know where that's from. It's not great. I mean, you've already seen him bang a couple in the season. He should be at least an 80. He's the highest rated on the Fulham team.
He showed amazing loyalty to Fulham. He could have gone to a lot of teams. He went down to the Championship. He scored 26 goals. What else can he do, Theo?
True. Let me give you some comparison, Dad. Haller got an 81. Sebastian Haller.
He got more than Mitrovic.
Yeah, by 3. So, you know what I mean? It's a joke.
Leeds United, and Calvin Phillips was so good he got called up for England, didn't he?
He did, and he was so good, EA went and gave him a 76, which isn't even an upgrade on last year, I don't think. And it's absolutely appalling. I watched him for Leeds against Liverpool. He was brilliant. You want to hear some other Leeds rankings?
Yeah, go on. Give me Ayling.
74, silver.
Klitsch.
74, silver.
Harrison.
74, silver.
Oh, Patrick Bamford must have got a high rating.
72, even lower silver. Like, it's embarrassing, the fact that they've given silver rankings for a Premier League team that's doing pretty well. It's a joke.
I reckon EA Sports just hate Leeds.
Should we just hire Thogdad to do EA's job?
I'll just make it up. I'll have a few beers and make it.
They'll probably still be a better job than what they got, you know?
Leicester City now, and Kaglar Soyuncu came in for Harry Maguire, the slabhead, and had a really good season, didn't he, Theo?
So good that Premier League EA even put him in their team of the season.
Yeah.
You'd have thought they would have given him a big upgrade. No, an 80 rated card with 69 pace. It really is nothing special, isn't it?
But I'm assuming that was much higher than the season before.
It was about the same, like nothing special. It's just so poor. Okay, they did quite well with keeping Vardy's ranking up and stuff, but yeah.
And next is the wonderful central midfielder Thiago from Bayern Munich, and he's had 7 brilliant seasons in the Bundesliga. 99 maybe?
Well, maybe it shouldn't be up there. But do you remember what he did for the Champions League for Bayern just recently? He's moved to Liverpool, and he's got a 1 lower rating than Jordan Henderson.
You are joking. No.
The same rating as Wijnaldum.
That is a wind-up. Where's Jeremy Beadle?
Which is 85. Is a disgrace. They've given him lower than Jordan Henderson. Like, EA have genuinely, like, they must be laughing as they probably have a meeting. I mean, let's just take the piss and put Thiago lower than Henderson.
No offence to Jordan Henderson. I've always liked him.
Yeah.
But Thiago is pure class.
He's one of the most special central midfielders in the world, isn't he? He just links play and can create as well. Spanish midfielders, we all know what they have. But it's just shocking that they've given him the same as Wijnaldum.
Manchester City and Phil Foden, a central midfielder. He was so good, he got called up for England, and he'll never forget that night in Iceland.
What he will want to forget is his FIFA card. 79.
Really?
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Alright, he's pretty young, but he's in his 20s now. He should be getting in the 80s. I think he's good enough to. Let me give you a bit of comparison. Their new winger they brought in, Ferran Torres, 81.
Yeah.
Zinchenko, I think he's 79 as well. Same rating as Phil Foden.
Wow, that seems very harsh based upon the stats. Now, he didn't get a lot of Premier League time, but he still got 5 goals and 2 assists. And in the Champions League, 5 games, 2 goals, 2 assists.
Exactly.
The player is very special.
And you're just shitting on him with his ratings. It's appalling, lads.
Manchester United now, let's talk about that man, Paul Pogba. A lot of injuries, not a great season. He's probably lost points there.
He has by 1, 86. But Man United fans are fuming. Man United fans are fuming.
Well, do you know what? For once, I'm going to agree with EA.
Okay.
I think he had a poor season, certainly compared to the season before.
Yeah, well, I think he's a good player, and he's in his prime, and because of an injury, I think EA have done him dirty and given him minus. Well, I think he should have been kept at 87. But not just that, Dad. David De Gea, 89 last year on FIFA. This year, 86. Ooh. A 3 downgrade. Do you think that's fair?
They've done him dirty. I would have downgraded him. 3 points sounds a bit harsh.
Yeah, I would have put him 1 or 2, but 3, bloody hell. United, yeah, I'd be fuming if I was a United fan with them 2 going down. But yeah, come on.
Newcastle now, and let's talk about Fabian Schär at centre-back. He's had a couple of good seasons, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been solid. So Fabian Schär last year had a 79 on FIFA, and he had a great year. He banged in some long shots and stuff like that. And they gave him a 78 this year, -1.
A bit harsh, that, Theo.
FIFA, man, like, what's the point? What is the point? You have a good year and you get downgraded. So unmotivating. This is very funny on EA's part. Guess who's got more pace? Isaac Hayden or John Joe Shelby?
Gonna say John Joe, aren't you?
Yeah, by 4 more pace.
Really?
Isaac Hayden got given 60 pace. John Joe got 64. I'd love to see a sprint race between them two to see who wins. Newcastle fans, how has that happened?
Sheffield United now, and Oliver McBurney, 36 appearances, 6 goals. What have EA done with him, Theo?
They've kept him a silver there. A silver.
Yeah.
74. Now, I just think it's a disgrace. I think the striker for Sheffield United did very well last year, holding up play, getting goals in important moments, and they shout him with a silver card. Sheffield United finished in the top half of the table last year, were on road for Europa League most of the time, even Champions League at some points, and their strikers are silver.
I suppose you could argue that they weren't banging in goals. Sheffield United were very good defensively, but they struggled a little bit up front.
And to be fair to EA, they did upgrade their midfield and defence a lot to 77, 78 from last year, so fair play for that.
Yeah, EA will let you off that one.
Yeah.
And now Southampton, Danny Ings played every game, 22 goals, 2 assists, joint Golden Boot winner. He was incredible. He proved the doubters wrong. What, 98, 99?
80. Absolute embarrassment.
No, I'm sorry. This is Jeremy.
No, this is a disgrace. Last year he was 79.
No.
This year they've upgraded him 1.
No.
Just 1 for a 22 goal breakthrough season. When the likes of Muto at Newcastle, who had 1 shot on target all season, is 81.
You are joking.
Sebastian Haller, 81. Ings, 80.
No, I'm sorry, but this is a marketing stunt by EA
this
Sports.
is a disgrace.
No, this is a stunt by their marketing department.
They're doing it to get views, to get clicks.
Yeah.
It's a joke, and they need to be questioned. Simple as that.
And now let's talk about Gareth Bale at Spurs, and he's had 7 wonderful years in La Liga. I guess he's got a big score there.
83. Which is the same as Lo Celso and Dele Alli.
Oh, harsh.
I don't know where they find these ratings, guys. There was a rumour that they gave him 79, and that would have been completely out of order. But no, it's 83, but it's Gareth Bale. It should be 85 plus. The guy is still one of the best world-class players in the world, and giving him an 83 is a bit of a joke. The same as Lo Celso, come on.
Although you could argue that he's had his worst season in a long time in terms of productivity. Only 2 goals.
Yeah, but he's still got the ability, though. He's still a great player.
He's got to prove that this year.
We'll see.
And now West Bromwich Albion. Let's talk about the Kevin De Bruyne of the Championship. Mateus Pereira, 8 goals, 20 assists.
And they gave him a 76.
No.
Bloody hell.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He is one of the most exciting players who's come up from the Championship. I don't believe this.
24 goal contributions. And that is a year to prove a 76 rated card. It's just a joke, isn't it? I don't even think he's a rare. Even worse, Diane Garner from West Ham, now at West Brom, 72, a silver. And he's like one of their best players. I can't believe this. West Brom have just been... You get promoted to the Prem, you think you get a few of these upgraded, and it's just not the case, is it? It's a joke.
I think EA Sports, you've got that one badly wrong. You need to apologise to West Brom and put out a new set of FIFA 21. West Ham United now, and the Englishman Declan Rice. He was so solid. He played every game, and he played for England a few times.
He did. So you've got players like Soucek, who's 81, Felipe Anderson's 81, Fabianski's 81. Declan Rice, though, and this is the one we're going to talk about for West Ham, he's a non-rare, which none of the others are, first of all, and 79.
Oh, no.
He's probably their most expensive player on the West Ham team.
Theo, I'm amazed by that. He's been rock solid all season for West Ham United and for England.
Yeah, he's got the England call-up. He's been solid holding mid. So good that Chelsea want to sign him. And they've just given him such a bad card.
And finally, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and one of the most exciting players in the Premier League, Adama Traore. Yeah. Tell me you got a high rating.
Well, he got the highest rating on pace on the game, and he deserves that. But the other stat he really needed was physicality, right?
Yes.
I met him at Euston. He's bloody huge. I had to go to the other side of the train station to let him walk through. He's bloody massive, mate. But he's 79 rated, which is quite harsh.
Ooh.
Maybe he should have been a few notches, 80 or 81. But the worst thing about this card is, let me read you out a few physicalities of other players, just to get ready to compare. Dendoncker, their centre-back holding mid, 83.
Right.
Simone Zaza, the Italian striker, 82. Donny van der Beek, 81. And you know what? He's starting to say, he's not massive.
He gets stuck in.
Yeah, he's alright. But Adama Traore, below them all, 80.
You're joking, Theo.
It's a disgrace, isn't it?
Wow.
You're telling me Donny van der Beek has got bigger muscles than Adama Traore? I'm honestly speechless. I don't know where they came up with this stuff.
I reckon the statisticians at EA Sports had a few thogden pints while they were making these stats.
Bloody hell, you sent them a few too many beers. Right, that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to quickly hop off. I'm going to go play PES. See you later, guys.
PES? Is that a game, is it?